Alright, here we go. This is a custom 3v3 on Twin Peaks between the green team on the left side, BlastToBits, in the Steampunk Helix, HappyDeath in the Classic Paladin, and Skyguard777 in the Easter Osprey, and their opponents, the Carbon team on the right side, goo123 in the front line, Warthog, k1ng5hobie in the Classic Osprey, and JRoot in the Pumpkin Saucer. JRoot Saucer. Who's surprised to see that? Anyways, we do have the Carbon team going for bottom and a little bit for top. JRoot does have is starting to fire at this side. Oh, BlastToBits accidentally killing the T99 there, but it doesn't look like green team's necessarily concentrating on one side or the other. They have a bunch of stuff right here at this close. Let's see. The game will start now. So we do have actually HappyDeath going straight for the enemy bottom close with jumpers. This will probably do the job. I don't know if the Carbon team has really noticed this yet, but we do have both teams going for the top as well. Lots of Buckies and artillery going down over there for the Carbon team. But actually, HappyDeath has been able to take this outpost. Will he be able to keep it? He does not have any team support over here. It's 2-1 right now. JRoot actually killing this Gaddy. Oh, this will go right back down to neutral. And this this quick bottom grab by HappyDeath, really fast, actually really effective. No team support, did not keep it, but in the meantime, we do have the green team winning the mid-fight at the top, actually. They have been able to take this outpost under control, but there are two artillery and a couple Buckies over here for the Carbon team. Skyguard doing a little bit of harass with his Osprey, and we also do have HappyDeath trying to fight it out with Goo, but this outpost is definitely secured by this Carbon team, and with an outpost defense and no outpost in the area for HappyDeath, HappyDeath will just eventually die. But we do, again, have JRoot Death Raying here. Death Ray first. Actually, he has two points in Death Ray. What sockets did they go? They did not go levelers on this side, and they pretty much went the same exact thing, which is pretty standard. One lunchbox and straight up moneymakers. Moneymakers still the norm, not necessarily that that free to choose what exactly you want to go with. Moneymakers are more or less still required. I mean, definitely not as much as before, but they are still extremely advantageous. And as levelers don't really do the job. I mean, obviously they do a different kind of job, but it's very different. And HappyDeath now, actually able to kill quite a lot of units here at this top fight, but we do have JRoot killing off a few of the socket units with his Death Ray. BlastToBits has been able to save some of them. He's been able to save two of the moneymakers, but yes, JRoot did get the lunchbox, and now going again for that socket unit, not in the actual socket, so it does go down. The moneymaker does go down. JRoot killing a third one, does level up, so it does stay in the area to do a little bit more damage. Is going to be able to get this. No, not able to get this next one. Just is very low on health, does not have any points in Blink, has 3 points into Death Ray. Once again, I do recommend 1-1-1 for anyone who's not really specifically going for a specific play style, especially for the newer players out there. Going 1 point into Blink, 1 point into Death Ray, 1 point into Abduct is very powerful, because you do have all those options. But the Carbon team able to grab this left outpost as well. Green team with not many units in the area, so will not have enough to contest it really. And we do have, again, I mean, this is what you see on Twin Peaks: artillery and Buckies, and we do have shooters as well. So that's something slightly different, but not necessarily that different. It's something that you don't see, or that you do see. It's not like you never see that. But the Carbon team will be able to actually secure this left side, I'm pretty sure, unless we have a more concentrated attack here by the green team. There are a couple Jokers coming down. HappyDeath actually also brings some infantry, so they won't be able to take this outpost quite yet. I'm talking about the Carbon team. The Carbon team won't be able to get that outpost quite yet. Oh, we do have a tech pod out on the field. That is a pretty darn safe location for that tech pod. Really hard to see, unless you're specifically looking for it. And definitely behind all the enemy, all the protective units. But the green team actually has been able to send enough units over here and drop enough infantry to take this outpost under their control. Let's see if they can keep it. A lot of Carbon units moving up. JRoot with his Death Ray will be able to just kill quite a lot of units. This one bulb is down. Where is Skyguard? Skyguard, the only one in the entire game not down here in this bottom area. Goo does get finished off by HappyDeath on the way out, and Carbon team not able to break this green team bottom left hold. The green team does keep this outpost under their control. Not anymore. Oh man, that's a lot of Dillos. Oh, but infantry spam keeps the bulbs up, and JRoot again gonna do some socket harass, going for the Seeker. Not gonna attack the back of it, gonna just attack the front. It does have double damage from the back. Okay, does get it killed now, but the Carbon team has been able to neutralize this outpost. The green bulbs are going up, but the shooters are not going in. They are just firing away. The Carbon team has been able to grab this outpost, but it's all our units are all gone, so this will go right back up to green. green, or at least back down neutral for now. I don't know if green, okay, yeah, green does take it under their control, so now it's going to be a normal bottom fight here, as it is pretty even in terms of unit count in the bottom. Again, JRoot with just Death Ray, front door attacking and actually not doing that much damage. I think it has been kind of nerfed in a way. It probably does not do as much damage to the fort as it did before, which definitely does make sense. Saucer, the glass cannon, in that Death Ray, I don't think, and especially with the speed and blink that it can do, probably should not have that strong ability to front door the fort, but a lot of green units were sent out over here, pretty much an all-in from that right side. They have been able to neutralize this outpost and definitely will be able to take it. There's definitely enough shooters coming. Let's see if they actually walk in. Yes, they do, and there you go. So now the green team has every single outpost except for this carbon center close, and there's not actually too much surrounding here, and the carbon team doesn't really have that much money. It's not like they have been floating, and that's why that's why they've lost all these outposts, because they didn't really have as many units compared to the green team. No, they've been spending. k1ng5hobie with 14k in his build queue. Oh, but 2 tech pods down. I don't really know which one's tech 1 and 2. I think this is one here with the moving dots, and tech 2 is the one with the blinking dots, so I think that's it. So now we do have goalies coming out by k1ng5hobie, and selling off artillery, probably going to sell them off for goalies, but the green team has not rebuilt their moneymakers. A little bit surprising to see. Skyguard is out being busy, I don't know if you really noticed that the moneymakers are gone, and he really needs to restock it. I really would like to see this green team communicate a little bit more. They definitely know, I mean, at least the other team players that aren't Skyguard definitely know that those socket units have been killed, so I would really like to see them rebuild those moneymakers so they can get, so they can finish off this game. The 2 tech pods down out on the field for the green team, or I'm sorry, for the carbon team. And where is that goalie that k1ng5hobie queued up? Oh, I guess he didn't actually put it down on the field. He probably canceled it, as I don't really see anything out on the field actually in terms of goalies. Where is that goalie? I don't really see it. Yeah, there's nothing carbon on the field except for right here. And BlastToBits actually did get away there, not getting killed, right there next to the fort. Very little health left. And now we do have HappyDeath going with a Repair Guardian Paladin here, actually able to finish off a moneymaker. Does he even have hammer? Yeah, he does have hammer. I'm not really sure why he's not using the hammer. In the meantime, we still have the same kind of top fight here, except for the green team's units have actually been quite thinned out here. A lot of shooters for the carbon team, and oh, here is the goalie. Here's the one goalie leading the charge. k1ng5hobie is there to heal it up, but HappyDeath actually able to kill 2 socket units. JRoot trying to kill him on the ground with Death Ray, but that Repair Paladin, especially with that shield in front, will definitely be able to survive, and HappyDeath actually just killing everything that he wants, not dying, surviving forever, as that really high health Paladin with the halved damage if he's attacked from the front is definitely able to stay alive and just kill whatever he wants, or at least put down damage. Whether or not they're killed or not, because they might be saved by the enemy team, that's a different story. But now Goo starting to move up at the top with a Bucky. Oh, does get killed, but that Warthog definitely, that's one of the most, I mean, it's very simple, but it's one of the most effective tactics using a Warthog. Just take a unit to block for you and just shoot behind it. It'll tank all the damage. Even if it dies, it's okay, as long as you kill more than the unit that you sacrificed. And JRoot blinking the goalie back. Oh, but no, moving it, putting it right back down, and Goo's still alive. k1ng5hobie here to heal him up. Oh, and Goo's going to actually do quite a lot of damage here, especially if k1ng5hobie can stay in the area, or at least come back and keep him healed. Goo had plenty of energy and health. I'm not really sure why he decided to leave there. And the outpost does get neutralized, so this top is probably going to eventually go to carbon, I think. That's my guess at this point. They haven't been able to clear this lane, so they probably can push up their units and leapfrog them over. I'm pretty sure k1ng5hobie is definitely going to be able to do that in that Osprey. And right now, Goo and HappyDeath are fighting it out, but Goo does get finished off. k1ng5hobie not coming back in time to actually save Goo. That goalie is still there, being protected by a Gaddy, and HappyDeath and BlastToBits are actually firing at both of them, but k1ng5hobie is here. That goalie will definitely be able to stay alive if k1ng5hobie decides to heal it up. JRoot putting down some Dillos to tank more damage for that goalie, and the green team is definitely losing this fight over here. However, they do have a couple of artillery and shooters out. Some infantry go up. They will be able to take this outpost back under control, but more and more Dillos, and the shooters are making their way up over here, so they have been able to knock that back down to neutral. In the meantime, we do have HappyDeath moving out here with his Jackals. He set them on capture, though. He might have wanted to set them on attack, especially because there's pretty much nothing at the front door. Oh, yeah, he did set a couple on attack, so they will go for the front door. There is nothing over there to defend against ground units, but yeah, there is just this this outpost has been completely cleared of green units, except for the ones that have just wandered in. Now the green team is starting to move out and out and out. Okay, are there even shooters down here? And actually, JRoot, yeah, pretty sure it was JRoot, actually able to clear quite a lot of these units, especially with death ray. Look at that, just going in circles right there. But yeah, the green team attack definitely did not work, and now the carbon team has the top. I think the green team is still a little bit ahead, especially because they have this bottom, but the top is a power station, so that will expand the unit cap of the carbon team once they actually get this under their control. And now it does go up to carbon, so now their unit cap is 62 as opposed to green team's 54. Do they have any, oh, they have bot spawners out on the field. That is very interesting. Once it hits quarter 4 in 4 minutes and 19 seconds, it will definitely prove to be a humongous advantage for this green team. I mean, it is a little bit early with 4 minutes left. I might have wanted to just put more moneymakers down on the field and wait for that quarter 4 to switch them in, but, you know, now is fine. Quarter 3 creeps are still pretty darn strong, but now carbon moving up with that goalie. Will King should be, oh yeah, he is able to save it. So 2 goalies down out on the field for the carbon team. I don't know if King's going to be making any more. HappyDeath attacking this outpost, and all the units over here actually able to kill quite a lot. That Paladin surviving forever. Oh, but does transform right when JRoot does transform down, and let's see if JRoot can actually get this kill. Oh, does drop a Jackal, and HappyDeath gets finished off by that drop Jackal by JRoot. Very, very nice move there. Not necessarily nice, but it was pretty damn cool to see. BlastToBits trying to do a moneymaker harass, but not going to be able to do it, as Goo was there to respond to his attack. And at this point, Carbon Team, I think Carbon Team's actually in the lead, to be honest, because they definitely have a better position in terms of this power station at the top. They can't really send directly the way that the green team can do, but now the green team will probably lose this bottom outpost. And yeah, the carbon team is going to probably take this back. Jackal's moving out, and it's only Skyguard here to defend. What is HappyDeath and Blast doing? They're moving up here to the top, but there's a goalie blocking this path. The green team will definitely lose this outpost. JRoot going to be able to kill a lot of units with his death ray. Not too much carbon units left, but the infantry do go in. They are able to retake this outpost for them. Actually, retake would imply that they had it in the first place, because oh yeah, they did at one point earlier in the game. But yeah, just a lot of outpost switching. This outpost does go back up to carbon, but there are a lot of green units still surrounding here, so they might be able to get this outpost knocked right back down. 2 bulbs up, 1 bulb up, this will go down again. And now the green team with a lot of tank support over here. Goalies in this area, yeah, it's just really, really going to... Okay, yeah, they did take it right back. Carbon team has lost all their units, but we do have JRoot coming out over here with a Gemini, going to be death raying this lunchbox right down. Does not... HappyDeath is not able to save it, and so he does trade a Gemini for a lunchbox. I'm not really sure if that was worth it, but HappyDeath killing JRoot in the air. Actually, 2 tech pods out on the field for the green team as well. And now green team moving up even more. A couple Jackals at this front door. They might be able to clear the rest of the units over here. Let's see how long that they can, how long the carbon team can hold out. They are spamming units, obviously, and JRoot with 11k in his build queue does have seekers, or in his bank does have, not seekers, shooters coming out. And what is Skyguard doing? Now starting again with the fight at the top. I don't know if this is a good idea. Both your teammates are down here, and this is really, really hard to break. There's a goalie right there on that front, this bottleneck area. So that's definitely going to block the path for any potential maybe light unit mass send that you want to bring over to this outpost. But oh, and they even have a Sonya out, so the artillery won't really be that great. They already do have artillery firing out here. These are Archie, so they definitely have the most range out of all the artillery. And now Skyguard with a lot of jokers over here, a lot of jokers and a couple of goalies sitting down here. So I don't know where they're going to decide to push. This carbon close is still really, really lightly defended. You know, if anyone had sentries, they'd be able to knock those bulbs down very, very quickly. Sentries, I really do actually like sentries. I'm not going to call them OP, but they're OP at what they specifically do. They knock down bulbs very, very fast. Very, very fast. But we do have King Shobi here with some shooters. The carbon team is getting a better defense over here, and now going to start moving up to Green's close. But we do have 2 green players over here in the carbon fort area doing harass. HappyDeath will get chased down by JRoot, but not going to be able to be finished off there. And who else was that other person that was over there? I'm not really sure, but they are gone. They are gone. I think that was BlastToBits. BlastToBits was over there. I don't know if he got anything killed. I don't see any dead units over here, so probably not. Maybe he only got like shooters or something, because infantry debris does not really last on the ground. And yeah, now HappyDeath gonna do the same thing. Both players doing the exact same thing. Probably gonna be able to finish off this Gemini. JRoot definitely not prioritizing on saving units, but wants to get these kills. Will probably transform. No, does not transform up to actually finish off BlastToBits. But we do have Goo here at this outpost, this center close for the green team. Goo able to not able to kill anything. That Bucky that he did drop did not survive, and Goo got finished off in that retreat. And now generators coming out for the green team. They are finding they are hitting their unit cap. They definitely need to start coming. Oh, and JRoot finished off after abducting that Dillo with the Dillo in his cargo. You might as well drop that, as you know, they get that experience anyway, so they have to deal with that, you know, a little bit more annoyance. Oh, but we do have a mass Joker send from the green team by HappyDeath, now bringing a goalie here for the fort attack. Goo gonna be able to rip up these Jokers actually pretty quickly with his Warthog, level 10 Hog with level 3 guns, gonna be able to actually kill them pretty much immediately, and not too much damage gone down on that carbon fort. HappyDeath with just that goalie left, trying to attack at the front door, gonna go down to that Hellstorm Gaddy apparently, and did do a fair amount of damage. I don't remember exactly what the fort health was before, but now we are in quarter 4. Let's see how these bot spawners fare. I'd like to see them actually fill them. This tech pod doesn't really even need to be there. They just need to kind of put it in a position that's maybe even like hidden over here would be really good. They are the green team, and hidden in the trees is going to be pretty effective with that green camouflage. I don't know if you can really call it camouflage, but it is kind of camouflaged with green trees and green units, so that's why I actually really like green. Carbon stuff is not really hard, not really easy to hide in the trees, if you know what I'm saying. But now the green team actually with quite a humongous freaking unit clump over here. 4 goalies with a lot of ratchets, T-45s in support. We do have this, the carbon team actually was able to neutralize this bottom outpost. A couple of creeps walking in, so we will see another split in the map control. So the bottom has been split by the carbon team. And are there more bot spawners out on the field? There are 2 now. You don't need that tech pod on the socket necessarily. You don't really need that. We do have another bot spawner right here, so that will create a little bit more of problems for that carbon team if they don't get it killed. But we do have a leapfrog up here by the green team. Lots of units. Oh, now lots of goalies and lots of ratchets. Who will win this fight? It's probably going to be, I would guess, that the carbon team will still come out on top because they have the outpost support and Bucky's firing in from the outside. But that is a lot of ratchets by that carbon team, and Skyguard is here to heal up stuff as well, so I don't know. Let's see if the carbon team can actually pull out enough units to defend against that. In the meantime, HappyDeath trying to fight out Goo here, actually able to kill quite a lot of units with his paladin, and the green team is probably, I would say, they are losing this fight. All the goalies are still alive, but all the ratchets are dead. And although a lot of the carbon units have been killed, they actually just lost the outpost control. It is back down to neutral, and HappyDeath still trying to do a 1v1 on versus Goo down here at the bottom. But yeah, this carbon outpost is no longer carbon, knocked back down to neutral, and now we do have some green creeps walking in, and JRoot really low in health, but does get finished in the air by BlastToBits. 2 bulbs up, so I don't know how long this will actually last for the or not necessarily how long, but how much longer it will take for the green team to take it. Now they have taken this top outpost back once again. Wow, that is a lot of outpost switching in this game. And now Skyguard and HappyDeath are here to support. Oh, actually all 3 green players are here. BlastToBits, HappyDeath, and Skyguard, and we do have HappyDeath wandering down here, taking a quick scout of that bottom. It is still pretty well defended. Oh, but now Goo dropping 2 Jackals over here. That is actually a really good move, I would say. But maybe wanted to stay here and fire, maybe ping the map so we could have some, you know, team support, bring some infantry or something. But JRoot able to kill. That was a bot spawner. I could have sworn that was a tech bot. I was like, oh man, did he kill a tech bot? But getting finished off there by BlastToBits, and we'd have HappyDeath continuing his attack down here at the bottom. But it's just, I mean, with not too much unit support, just trying to do his own paladin never really dies thing. It's not really going to get too far. 3 Archies out here for this green team, but Bertha's now out for the carbon team. So let's see how that fares for the carbon team. Bertha's definitely much larger than Archie. Doesn't have the same range that it used to. It used to have much larger, longer range than the Archie. And the Skyguard barely getting away there before getting back to that outpost. But yeah, the Archie used to have less range than the Bertha, but now it has been kind of switched roles. The Archie has really long range. The Bertha has kind of medium range, and the Artie has lower range. But the Bertha definitely does have the HP, and I think it has higher direct damage. I'm not exactly sure on that, but I'm pretty sure that's it. If you guys guys are aware that that's not it, please let me know in the comments. I'm always asking for corrections in the comments because things keep changing and I'm never really 100% up to date. I try my best to keep up to date, you know, as I am in the position that I am. I try to as best as I can. I'm really sorry, guys, that I don't know all the facts. But, you know, once stuff does settle down, especially these unit stats are just a little bit crazy. And Skyguard taking bombs all the way from the top outpost, and BlastToBits with a little bit of unit support here, actually able to kill a socket unit, kill 2 socket units. It's not going to be super detrimental for this Carbon team, though, as long as they get those moneymakers replaced in time. But the green team now starting to move up on the bottom outpost. A goalie here sitting there for k1ng5hobie. So as long as that takes all the fire, they will be able to survive. For this Carbon team will be able to hold this position for a pretty long time. The one thing they probably do have to be worried about is the light unit flood that might come in. That's definitely not going to be as effective kind of defense, and Goo able to kill all the green artillery that was moved up. I don't know if that was a smart move. Whoever put that there, HappyDeath does save those 2, what were those, jackals? No, those were jokers. It's really hard to see. I mean, they're called almost the same, jackal, joker. It's not like really different or anything. They start with the same thing. They have the same number of syllables. Very, very similar amount of letters in their names. You know what I mean? And they look almost the same. So I'm not really sure about that decision that was made. But yeah, that is a Joker. The Joker, for some reason, I don't know why it's called the Joker. If you guys know why it's called the Joker, then that would be great to know. I'm not really exactly sure. It's probably based on a real-life military unit or something like that. But you know, to me, Joker fights Batman. So you know, not really sure about that. Again, JRoot. Oh, trying to abduct a tech pod. Will he be able to get it? No, but we do have HappyDeath coming out. Will he be able to super time? No, JRoot grabs that tech pod. That is a tech 1 pod, though, so it probably would have been more valuable to grab this one. And HappyDeath. Oh my god, that JRoot was able to abduct a tech pod right here, right up against this fortress. And Carbon team still holding here. All 3 of the Carbon players are here, so it will be a little bit hard for the green team to push. But once again, I do think that they should be worried about a flood of light units. It might be a little bit hard for them to approach because there's not really, like, the only open areas are down here and up here, and I don't know if they can actually move through that. But with a, you know, with mech support, and especially with this Helix missiles firing in, and even the Paladin and the Osprey fire coming in, they might be able to break a hole in this wall where light units can flood in. And that's something that's just one thing that I'm thinking. I'm not saying that they should do that, but it's something that they could do, and it might work. But you never know, especially in this ever-changing game. Something that might have worked last patch might not work this patch. And JRoot not finishing off that goal, but that was from the back. That was from the front, actually. The goalie's back is there on that side. We do have HappyDeath clearing a, what was that? I don't know, but it was some kind of Carbon socket unit. But Carbon team has still not been able to break this hold on the green team's top outpost. It does go down to neutral, but there's still too many green units surrounding it. Oh, and HappyDeath, oh, what is he doing? Is he typing? JRoot's gonna be able to abduct. Oh my god, JRoot got a Goliath abducted. And wow, HappyDeath getting or Goo getting finished down on the ground by BlastToBits, but they are, you know, oh, JRoot trying to bring that goalie out of there, but does get killed in the air, even trying to blink away. I guess that's kind of what you get for only getting level 1 blink, level 3 abduction, level 3 level 3 death ray. But green team now, you know, getting a better foothold on this top outpost. 3 level 4 creeps bunkered. A Sonya coming out to defend against any potential artillery, which actually isn't on the field at all for the green team. So even though that Sonya's out on the field, it's not really necessary. And obviously, it's not going to be really possible to hide units here on Twin Peaks, one of the smallest maps in the game. However, I do think Twin Peaks is really good for 2v2. It's pretty good for 1v1. 2v2 is actually really good too because there are 2 different directions, so you can kind of have a 1v1 on each side, or you can have a 1v2 and a split and a 1v0 on the other side. It's very, very interesting. Not side, bottom and top. Are those sides? Bottom and top? Those aren't sides. Left and right are sides. That's not that. Bottom and top. Stupid RUI. Anyway, we do have JRoot again trying to abduct. I'm a little. Wait. Oh, there are sergeants put down on that. Oh, so these level 4 creeps are here to defend and actually doing quite a stellar job. You know, if JRoot wasn't really able to abduct this because he would have been really, really heavily under fire by those level 4 creeps, putting sergeants down, free, really high DPS defense at your front door. And I don't know if that's actually going to come into play later in this game, but we do have a tank line versus a tank line. We are 42 seconds away from overtime 2, and JRoot still trying to death ray stuff from behind, but Skyguard able to save that that bot spawner. And so let's see, do we have another bot spawner? No, we have a Gaddy on this socket, and no more bot spawners up here. It's just this one sitting right here. I would like to see more bot spawners. Oh no, we have two. We have two out on the field for the green team. I really do love seeing bot spawners, especially past quarter 4. They are so interesting. 19 seconds left till the bleed does start. I would expect a couple of drops to start. Maybe Skyguard with a goalie from this top outpost, kind of maybe taking a kind of curve around. This front door isn't really blocked, but this front door is actually pretty well defended by those level 4 creeps, held in place by those sergeants. 1 second left, and the overtime bleed will begin. So I would expect these players to start doing drops. Drop, drop, drop. Goo, almost able to get that, but no, not really almost, because Skyguard healing it up right there. Actually, I would assume these Buckies would die pretty quickly, but look at this line of tanks sitting right here. This is actually quite a beautiful line of tanks. That's quite a wall, and now we do have a Bertha coming up. It's a little bit stale of a warfare, getting into the artillery warfare play, but yes, we do hear the damage sound going down by both teams. Carbon team a little bit behind as it is 3 outposts to 2 on the map right now, so I would like to see, somebody make a move, but the problem is it's really hard, especially with this really hard to break wall here. This line of artillery, it's really going to be hard to approach, and the Carbon team is just, they definitely won't be able to approach this, and the green team vice versa. But JRoot just shooting in with his death ray. Let's see if he gets away from this. Yes, not going to be chased down by any of the green players, but BlastToBits now just actually front door hero helixing. I don't think I've said that either before. But this Dillo gonna get abducted by JRoot. JRoot gonna be able to get that. Oh man. And BlastToBits was like, you had so much time to react because of the lag. Unfortunately, in replays, you aren't really capable of noticing the lag. Obviously, it is pretty much no lag in replays. But now we do have Goo trying to neutralize this outpost, trying to even out the bleed for both teams. It will go to neutral. Oh no, these Buckies reprioritizing their target from the outpost to BlastToBits, but now Goo with even more Buckies does now neutralize the outpost, so the bleed will be pretty much even for a little while until the green team is able to retake this outpost. 1 bulb up still to take, but now Skyguard bombing. They have actually been able to neutralize this outpost. No Aegis out on the Carbon team side to defend against bombs, and Skyguard actually able to kill quite a lot of units here at the front. Definitely a productive cost trade-off just for bombs. Oh, but green team, or the Carbon team, has been able to leapfrog up here with these goalies and clear quite a lot of the green units. And now every single green player is down here at this bottom fight, while we do have JRoot still here at the top with a goalie. Is it moving out? I'm not really sure if it is, and if it is, I don't think it's going to be met very, very friendly over there, because there is definitely enough units there for the green team to really keep that goalie from actually doing any damage. But okay, I don't think it was sent out. Oh, what? It is a little bit weird now. It is. I think it's on patrol. That is really strange. And a Seeker out here too. Man, is this a plugged replay or what? That is really, really weird to see. And we do have Goo and JRoot doing a kind of a double-pronged attack. The Gaddy gonna be abducted by JRoot. Goo gonna neutralize this outpost, and it does go down to neutral. So the green team losing footing everywhere except for that top mid. The Carbon team able to approach even further. Actually, they could probably even push at this point with these units, because there's nothing really left to defend except for Gaddies. So if they do a mass command T, I think that will definitely be able to take over that outpost. Green team losing the center close as well. Goo still here. Is there going to be infantry brought by any of the Carbon players? No, not yet. Goo still just okay. They will be able to neutralize this outpost as there is only 1 bulb up left. Let's see if any defensive infantry go down by this green team. No, none. It does go down to neutral. So the Carbon team might be able to actually grab this bottom outpost. Not too many green units left over here. Oh, minimap, why are you in the way? It's just 1 goalie, and there was, I think, a second Gaddy. Oh no, there was some kind of tank-like unit, either a Seeker or a Dillo or something like that over there. But now it does go down, and the Carbon team will be able to take this outpost. Cleared every single unit on the green side over there, and a random Gaddy got dropped. I think that was the Gaddy that was sitting here. And oh no, that one got killed actually right there. So I'm not really sure what that Gaddy was. Maybe it was an abducted unit by JRoot. Is there any AA? Yeah, there were 2 Seekers over here, so I'm not really sure if that was, because I think 2 Seekers is enough to keep a Gaddy from being abducted. I can't really be sure, especially at level 3 abduct, and he probably has parts to increase abduct speed as well. But now JRoot just going to try to defend against this Dillo drop. It's actually quite a massive Dillo drop by the green team, and a goalie right there in front. Skyguard is here to keep it alive and is staying here to body block for it, and a lot of damage going down by this green team. Very, very little health left for this Carbon team. A couple of Dillos over here for the Carbon team, but very, very little health left. A goalie gets repositioned on the front door. That might be it, folks. No, it does get blocked by a Dillo, but now Skyguard with definitely enough. Going to be able to land and shoot. The victory goes to green team. Wow, that huge Dillo clump right there at the corner was enough to do the job. The goalies moved up by this Carbon team. Actually, I didn't even notice that, but they were moved up right there and not even able to be finished off. Or they didn't even reach this front door in time. They were, I think they were about, give or take, here. Oh, yeah, okay, now I can't move around. Oh, now I can. Okay, I can transform, but there is a delay, so yeah. Oh, and it doesn't move. That is so weird. Oh, replays, you are super buggy. But yeah, I think they were definitely not close enough at all. So and at that point, the bottom, like I mentioned earlier, it was definitely the Carbon team way outnumbered them at the bottom. So they could have probably pushed earlier once they started moving their goalies up, and those goalies, that line of goalies was able to finish off a lot of those green units at the bottom. They probably could have set everything to either capture or attack and done quite a lot of damage. They even were able to neutralize green team's center close, but you know, that's it. Timing is everything in AirMech, and the green team able to do really awesomely coordinated double, I don't know, it was like a double, triple Dillo drop, so like 6. Oh, plus a goalie too, and put down so much damage on that Carbon fort that you know, that spelled the end. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this, let me know. Let me know what else you might want to see, any other formats or whatever random stuff. And if you have any replays, you guys know what to do. Click my video description to figure out how to do that. And stay tuned for the Watch More screen artwork done by Uncharted, and click on those video recommendations if you would like to see more, because I put recommendations for the games that I would like you to watch there for any random reason. So guys, this is RUI, and that is game. See you next time.